Good afternoon and welcome to yet another interesting episode of 7 over 7 here on OSBC 104.5 FM. My name still remains Peace Daniel. And you know what we normally do here? Here we discuss issues regarding the NYC scheme and youths, particularly in Nigeria. We'll go on a short break, and when we come back, I'll be reading the news updates. Thank you.
At the count of 2, 1, 2.
Youths obey the clarion call. Let us lift our nation high, under the sun or in the rain, with dedication and selflessness. Nigeria is ours, Nigeria will serve. Member State, the great salute. Put the nation first in all, with service and humility. NYSC for the noble youth. Make Nigeria.
Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, this is 7 over 7 on OSBC 104.5 FM, and this is still your amiable host, Peace Daniel. Now the news update. NYC Oshun felicitates with Commissioner of Police on his birthday. The state coordinator, Mrs. Olayinka Abdul-Wahab, management and staff of NYC Oshun State have joined other parastatals in the state to felicitate with the Oshun State Commissioner of Police, CP Olawale Olukode, on the occasion of his birthday. The team from the NYC Oshun State Secretariat, led by the Assistant Director Press and Public Relations, Mrs. Fumi Okundaye, had the Assistant Director Finance and Accounts, Mrs. Daramola Olubumi, staff of the PPRU, and 7 core members. Speaking on behalf of the state coordinator, Okundaye extolled the virtues of CP Olukode, describing him as a selfless, loving, and caring chief whose commitment to the security and well-being of the people, especially 7 core members in the state, is noteworthy. According to her, CP Olukode is a staunch supporter of the scheme who has always been there for the scheme, supporting her in every way possible. The CP, who received the team at his residence in Oshobo, appreciated the erstwhile coordinator, Mrs. Winifred Shopeka, and the new coordinator, Mrs. Olayinka Abdul-Wahab, for felicitating with him in such a grand way. He assured them of his continued support for the scheme and its members in the state. We'll be going on a short break, and when we come back, we'll be having our discuss segments. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
Peace and humility. NYSC for the noble youth. Make Nigeria a great nation. Far and near, we come to serve and to build a fatherland with oneness and loyalty. NYSC for unity. Hail Nigeria, a great nation. Youth obey the clarion call. Let us lift our nation under the sun.
Welcome back, and we are here now on the discuss segment on 7 over 7 on OSBC 104.5 FM. My name still remains Peace Daniel. Today we're going to be discussing a very important topic. We're going to be discussing pressure. Now, I believe everyone faces this in practically every area of their lives. Working class experience pressure. Even we as 7 core members, we experience pressure. Parents experience pressure. Everyone faces one form of pressure or the other. So we're going to be discussing societal pressure in particular. Now, normally pressure can be defined as an attempt to persuade or coerce someone into doing something. Now, for our topic for today, we'll be discussing societal pressures. Societal pressures are expectations that affect the entire community or a specific part of it, like the pressure on children to get married, the pressure to have children, and so on and so forth. In today's so called society, we are free to keep our opinions but are restricted when we want to work upon them. And I think that is quite unfair. And I'm not here alone in the studio. I'm here with two beautiful ladies who will be discussing the topic of the day with me. Welcome, Martha, and welcome, Miss Fathia.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We're glad to have you guys here on OSBC 104.5 and particularly on 7/7. How do you feel?
I feel nice. I feel great. I feel awesome. Like,
Fathia, how do you feel? I know this is
Yeah.
your first time here.
Yes, it is. It's actually nice to be here.
Thank you. So today we're going to be discussing pressure. Now I believe you guys are familiar with the term. You
Yeah.
must have experienced pressure for exams as a student, pressure from probably your family. Maybe there's no money to do a particular stuff. Maybe you're expected to pay a particular fee, and there's a pressure on you to
so
pay.
many
Then they will send you home that why did you not pay your fee? So I'm sure we've all experienced pressure at one point or the other in our lives.
Yeah.
So let me start with Fathia. Now, how would you describe the term pressure?
Well, okay, for me, pressure, if we're talking about it in a layman's term,
Yeah, and we're particularly talking about societal pressure. So how would
Okay.
you term societal
all
pressure?
right, so if we're talking about societal pressure, I feel that it is this compulsion that we feel to do what probably like our age group are doing or the society is doing currently to
Okay.
be able to fit in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I think personally.
Okay. That's nice. So, Martha, do you think females face more pressure in the society than males?
I love this question. Wow. Yes, as a female, wow, our pressure is even more
Are
than
you-
even our parents.
Are you sure? some guys will disagree with you. They will
No,
tell
for
you.
real. Okay, I can give example of that. For example, your friend is looking all flashy and current
Okay.
while you are trying to be up to date. That is a pressure alone. And even your own dreams, you want to meet up with your target, with your dreams, with your goal. That is a pressure. Therefore, marital aspect, all your mates are getting married
And you're
feel-
still
yes,
single.
you're still single. In fact, it's capital letters, so you feel, wow, this thing is weighing down on me. And then you have some certain things financially that is giving you stress.
Okay.
It's a pressure on its own.
So, what pressures do you guys face as core members? You face any pressure as core members?
The most obvious one is financial
Financial pressure.
pressure.
Okay.
Well,
Fathia.
yeah, there is pressure, but what I feel about pressure is basically it's just a thing of the mind
Okay.
and it's a thing about yourself.
Okay.
Because if you say that you're going to be giving into every kind of pressure that is out there, I don't think we're going to be our true selves. Do you understand?
You go insane.
Exactly. So personally, what I feel about pressure is just be yourself. Like if you decide that you want to do everything or you want to just be up to date with everything just
Yes,
so
meet
that
up.
you can fit in, you're just going to drive yourself crazy.
Okay.
And I feel like it usually leads to depression most of the time.
Yeah, it
Because when
does.
we are not able to meet up to that particular thing that we feel we should be able to meet up to,
Yeah.
we get stressed up, we start thinking of
So many things.
too many ways of which you can do, and most of the time they are not really good ways that we can
Yeah,
use
meet-
to be able
meet
to
up,
yeah
meet
so for me, if you have something you want to achieve, let it be because you want to achieve it and not because people are doing it.
Okay.
People are doing does not necessarily mean it's going to be right for you.
Okay.
Yes.
So everyone has it to our own time.
To shine.
Yeah, everyone has it to our own time. So it's not necessarily now that everybody's doing it
That you
must
should do it. Yeah.
So-
There's this famous song that Waji sings. Who first buy motor by old model? Exactly. So the first to get a particular thing, like Fatia said, the first person to get a particular thing might at the end become an outdated person.
Exactly.
The thing you get can also become outdated. So the
Exactly.
pressure and the struggle to get
just
that
normal,
particular
if I
thing
should say.
is normal, yes. But like Fatia has told us, you don't necessarily need to kill
Accept
yourself for you to attain
Exactly.
something. So thank you guys very much. But before we leave, I want to talk about a little bit of the political pressures going on now in Nigeria. How do you guys feel about it
Well,
as youths in Nigeria?
It's like you're going to do this one by names. Like, let's start with section because
Okay, so Martha, quick
Jeez,
one.
I wasn't hope. Well, if I'm not a political person, if I
Okay.
should say that,
Okay.
but
Well, what would be your advice? Let me put it
Okay,
this way.
thank
What would
you.
be your advice to youths listening to us, to youths
alright, yes,
that in Nigeria that are also facing this struggle?
alright. I should say, the youth should not just sit and then hoping things will get better.
Exactly.
Every one of us should get our PVC. Let our votes count. That is
Exactly.
just what I would say, because you cannot say even you cannot. I don't want to go to the Bible. You cannot say you want something and then you can't stretch on and get
it, yeah.
You see, you can't sit down, and those people those youth who study political science, who are so into politics, go out or come out so that you can be voted for, because this country needs reformation, if I should say that.
Yes,
I don't
yes,
know
I
how
totally
to
agree with that. Yes.
it's really people who wants to move this country forward. You know, everything we are facing, everyone is facing it, so you have to do what? Come out, make sure you have your voters card so that you can vote. Your vote will count.
Okay.
You can't just sit and start blaming anyone
So
when you are not coming out to do something.
Thank
That's my
you.
advice.
Thank you very much. Fatia, do you have anything to say?
well, just to top of what Martha said,
Yeah.
basically, just get your PVC and let's vote rightly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's it for me.
So thank you guys very much for joining us on 7 over 7 here on OSBC 104.5
Thank you
FM.
for
I'm sure you
having us.
guys enjoyed yourself.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank
Even
you.
with the short time we have.
Thank you, listeners.
All right. So this is the end of 7 over 7 here on OSBC 104.5 FM. And before we leave, we'd like to say a big thank you to the NYC General, in person of Brigadier General M.K. Fada, our state coordinator, Mrs. Abdul Wahab, and the executive producer here in OSBC Radio, Bosede Bamiboye, our producer Dupe Akinyemi, our audio officer Mr. Ojo Olatunji, and our announcer on duty Titi Ajiboye. Thank you for listening, and thank you for tuning in to this particular episode. Stay tuned to other exciting programs here on OSBC 104.5 FM. Thank you.
Obey the clarion call. Let us lift our nation high, under the sun or in the rain, with dedication and selflessness. Nigeria is ours, Nigeria will serve.
It's entertaining. It's educating. Really informative. Qualitative news as it breaks. It's OSBC Radio 2, 104.5 FM. Numero uno south of the Sahara. Voice of the West.